everybody. Okay. Can y'all hear that air conditioner? Because I'm very, very close to it. And I just need, like, if it's messing with the audio, please let me know. I'll turn it off. It's just hot in here today, like very, very hot today. So I don't know. I got a feeling y'all can hear it though, because I can hear it and it's driving me absolutely insane. Yeah, like you, okay, I gotta wait and make sure. Hey, Jen. Love you, sweetheart. Mountain Mama. Psych. Let's see, who else do we got? Camping Mama, Susie, Crystal. Okay, all you see, oh, okay, Psych says, all I see is pick with no sound. Somebody tell Psych to refresh. Yeah, I'm live on YouTube's as well. Hey, Kim, Bobby. Okay, hey, Blake, Daisy, AH, Sweet Pea. All right, so let me check my kick. So, y'all, all right, here lately, I don't know, the last week or so, I've been hearing a lot about this Florida teacher. Now, to be fair, though, there's been like three here lately. You know, these young teachers, they're all women. And for whatever reason, they want to have relations with their students. So this last one, she's 32 years old. This one's a little bit different. Now, when I heard some of the other ones, I thought about, okay, Mary Kay Letourneau and Billy, right? I thought that kind of thing. But no, no, no. There's this one that, oh my goodness. Not only did she groom this little 12-year-old boy and gave him money, bought him stuff, but then she's trying to make him jealous by letting him know that there has been other students. So I wanted to kind of talk about both today because I went ahead and I paid like $8 and something to download the complaint because it's Florida, but I had to pay. It was like $8. So I don't care though because it was 28 pages and I wanted to know like what happened. Now, thankfully, they redacted the miner's name out of it whenever, they let you purchase it. But I went back even after that and I redacted some more stuff just because, like, there's some stuff we don't need to know, right? Like addresses and stuff like that. But yeah, she is still in jail and it's Fort Myers, Florida, Lee County. But yeah, we're going to get to that. But first, I just like, we got to talk about Catherine because man, oh man. Hey, Donna. Yeah, a 12-year-old, Cheryl, a 12-year-old. Troll Hunter. Oh my God, Troll Hunter's alive, y'all. I've been so worried about Troll Hunter and Sarah. Me and Mama T, I was asking Mama T all this week, like, have you heard from Sarah and Troll Hunter? I've been worried. We're still around. Charlotte Sarah especially has been needing a cyber social media break. Plus, she's recovering from a massive 3-day migraine and still difficulty eating. Ah, Troll Hunter, tell Sarah that we love her. We're going to be praying for her. I'm so, so glad to see y'all, though. I've got on my shirt today. I wish I could turn on my camera and show it to you. It's the gray one. It's got SSS on the front of it that you and Sarah sent me. Like I said, I wear these shirts all the time. I just can't turn the camera on because of YouTube, if you know what I mean. But thank you, sweetheart. And my sister, my sister. You have been missing in action a bit. That's okay though. Hey, that's okay. At least my sister ain't forgot about me. I love you, girl. Love you, Scorpio. I keep on wanting to say your first name, but I won't because I ain't trying to out nobody, especially my family. So thank you. Okay, so here's what I want to do now, Miss Catherine Joyless Paulson. Uh, let me bring up the YouTubes first, and we're gonna go through just how freaking many videos that this woman, like, how, okay, this tragedy happened, what, 2 weeks ago, right? How do you possibly, and there hasn't been uh that much released about it really, other than the police report, which we all know Catherine got, of course. And, just the few family members who have spoken out about it. That's really all that we've got. So she continues to make these 15, 20-minute videos. And you know why they're that long, right? They're that long because, she gets AdSense, Google AdSense. If a video is a certain amount of minutes long, she gets paid for it. And all she's doing is repeating old information. She's talking about information that doesn't even really apply. There's a lot of blame included. And I don't think that is right. I don't like Cody. I don't like Robin. I don't like any of them. Well, like I like Janelle. I like Christine. I kind of like Mary. And I like, most of the kids. But, like, look at this. All right. So let's see. Let me pull up Catherine here. All right, videos. And this is not even including all of the posts on Facebook. And y'all, that's still going on. Like 8 or 9 posts some days about this tragedy. Like how much, and I said it the other day, how would she feel if her coverage caused a member of this family, to join Garrison, if you know what I mean, if you get what I'm putting down here. All right, so look, Garrison is in almost all of these thumbnails. There's a couple that he's not, but that, she's only changed that recently. Okay, so let's go back here. All right here, 2 weeks ago. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So, and plus a live stream. Uh, Something's not right with this woman. And not only that, but my God, how do her subscribers, how do they tell themselves, oh, this is okay to just exploit the holy heck out of this family? I don't care if they're public figures or what. I don't care. You don't do that to somebody that just lost a family member in the way that they lost a family member. Oh, and get this. There's been another post just in the last like 15, 20 minutes over here on the Facebook and Sister Wives Fans page. Disgusting. I know. I know. She does need some sort of help. Like she needs to be stopped though. That's the thing. Like we all know, or at least if you've been watching her for any amount of time, you know how manic that she gets once. Look at the way she did with Robert Sheehan and 7M. She kept on and on and on until she got sued. All right, now look. And I've noticed too, like some of the comments, there's no comments on this last one. Now, she just posted her video yesterday about Maddie, on Instagram, because I went over that myself before she made the video about it. So here she is. She's got to make more money by posting the same thing on Facebook. But look at all this. Like, and all this is just from today. From today. March 20. All right, so right here we go, starting at this post right here. And she's clickbaiting the heck out of it because some of the stuff that she's putting up, it's not what it says it is. All right, so let's count these posts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on. 6, 7. Wait a minute. Wrong one. Hang on, I got to go back. We'll just go up this way and we'll do it this way. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 posts today, y'all. 9 so far today. And I'm sure there will be more. And the thing that gets me about this is each post, she's making money off of this, y'all. This should be illegal. And here's another thing I want to know. How is she able to take clips of these shows from TLC, put them on her platforms, and never get a copyright strike or copyright infringement from it? How is that possible? because I really need to know. If it was me that did that, my God, like I played, I don't know, 5 seconds of a Dr. Phil clip one time, and I had to shut it down and edit the video to take it out of there. That's how quick they were. All right, so hang on here. We're going to go without a crystal ball, something beyond human. I absolutely agree there, dear sister. Absolutely. It just obviously disgusts me. I can't believe she's still permitted on social media. Money is truly the root of all evil. Agree. YouTube and Facebook needs to be sick. They do, Donna. They do. And the thing about YouTube is I hate that they don't apply the rules fairly. Like they'll let this one over here dox the heck out of somebody. They'll let this one over here threaten people. But oh no, you show a clip from 8 passengers and your channel's gone, right? Or you show a Michelle clip, your channel's gone. But these other 10 channels that show the same thing, they're not touched. I don't understand it. All right, hang on. I need to go to Discord really quick, and we're going to read some of these messages because finally, like I found some more messages, right? Some of her people are waking up. Hey, France. Hey, Goose. Hey, Benita. All right, hang on, because there's a few of them here that are waking up. Okay, so here we go. Let them grieve in peace. He who is free as sin cast the first stone. Leave them alone to grieve. Leave the family alone. All these posts, stop. Let them heal. Why promote all the BS? She can come back whenever she wants. There's no timeline. Just because they weren't close or had disagreements does not mean she didn't still love him. Now, that one was about Mary, right? Because Katie thinks she knows the whole family. Who the HELL do you think, who the HELL do you people think you are judging? Get a life. That's not true. She still talked to the boys and met up with them often. Clickbait title. Honey, this was probably one of my favorites right here. Honey, I think you should seek some of the mental help yourself for your serious obsession with this family. And hey, I couldn't agree more, honestly. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go back. Okay. There was one more, but hang on. I'm shocked this hasn't been deleted yet. I posted yesterday about how disturbing it is that she keeps saying that the family owes us explanations and answers, especially when they've asked for privacy during their grieving. And of course, it was deleted. There was nothing rude or inappropriate in my statement either, just my opinion. And then there was another part of that, but I guess I didn't upload it at that particular time. Okay, give it a rest. How many videos have you made about Garrison already? It's tacky and gives the vibe that you're just covering this to milk all the money you possibly can out of this horrible tragedy. Good grief. Yeah. So it does make me feel better that some of these people are speaking out. KJ, I thought you were a journalist. You a gossip monger. No credentials, just speculation and terrible at legal commentary. Just awful. So if Maddie does a video, it's totally fine. But if Mary does, she's a monster. Give me a break. Let all the victims in this family live. And see, I said something about that yesterday. So she couldn't stand Mary speaking out, but all of a sudden it was okay when Madison did. But I think she knew though, people would have came for her with pitchforks if she would have went after Maddie. Educate yourself on midwifery care. The vast majority of midwives check in on their clients multiple times over the span of months on the postpartum period, which is a whole lot more supportive than see you in 6 weeks for a cervical exam. Why did you play down Madison saying how social media is not real? You missed her entire point about how it messed with his head. You really screwed up her intention. You really need to work on your editing skills. Y'all know all these people's going to be blocked, right? I mean, they just are. I hope that we can stop posting about what happened to him, not out of spite or not caring, but out of respect for the family. This is hard enough. You've posted what, like 10 videos? No, hun, more like 14. This is hard enough. And all right, wait a minute. It seems like you're profiting via YouTube ads and such off of this. I don't think that's your intention, but that's how it's starting to appear. Oh no, hun. That is her intention. Stick around, you'll see. Okay, now this goes back to that one that was like, hey, I've been a subscriber for a long time, but I noticed my last comment got deleted, even though, it was nothing bad. That this is the rest of that. Compassionate, understand how devastating this kind of loss is. That last text was as likely to be about Cody as to the show. It's not right to make that assumption. Please stop spreading that rumor. My concern is that placing all this blame on people can be extremely dangerous. For 1 minute, can we stop pointing fingers at everyone? Can we not continue to bash any of them? There's time for blame. Let's have compassion and understand how devastating this kind of loss is. But yeah, no, she's not going to do that. I don't think she knows what compassion is. He was an adult living on his own and depressed. He had been talking to his mother. He was trying to reason with him. How must she feel? When you comment that Garrison's death was preventable, you place blame on the entire family who are already feeling incredible pain. Right now, if Savannah hears this, she may take this guilt on her shoulders. These kids are so vulnerable. Laying on another layer of guilt is not where you need to go. If a person is determined to self exit, we will say, they'll find a way to do it. He was an adult living on his own. All right, there's more, y'all. Hang on. This one right here I like too. Katie, the people you pay to subscribe are out in full force on this one. You provide your opinion, but not proof of your sources. You are part of the problem, and you have no proof that you are or aren't. You are mentally abusing so many. All right, hang on. Leave them alone. They should do what is right for them. It sounds like you're blaming Janelle. If someone wants to end their life, they will. It's no one's fault. Please stop repeating that BS. It's cruel. And did y'all see her speculation about the sister wives Reddit, like condoning unaliving yourself? Give it a rest. You're just like the others, only worried about making a buck off of Garrison's back. If you were so concerned for him and the other children, you'd stop your incessant posting. You ever think about how this could trigger the other kids? Lady, you exploit tragedy with the best of them. Karma will come knocking one day. Yeah, she gonna be blocked, and I mean, seriously. Then we got this one. It's also 2 weeks later, and every day there's stories, all saying the same, yet no one has spoken to any of the family members. All it does is give more clicks. Anyone that would be interested in these kinds of posts have followed this family. It's not like anyone doesn't know about them, the family, the kids, etc. Move on and let the family rest. Katie, I think you should put a break on these videos. It's too sad and tragic. Leave it for a minute. Oh, and then this. She got her feelings hurt, y'all, because somebody had posted that she would basically that Katie Joy was just part of a group, right? That was reporting on this, and this person thought that everybody's views, mattered. that they were important. Oh no, oh no. Catherine took great offense to that. I kid you not. I think it's important for you to note that there are multiple people covering this show that want and acknowledge some of the same things you note. You are part of a group, not just solo in this. That's a good thing. Everyone brings their own style and personality to their coverage. It helps to have different angles. You're part of a group. All this group wants good things for the Browns. Well, as you can imagine, Katie Joy didn't want no part of that because she thinks she's special. She says, "No, I am not part of this, a part of a group. That's false. I don't interact or engage with any other creators. I don't watch their content." Yes, you do. She does, though. Hey, BBs, she does watch their content. All right, hang on. Here we go. I am my own business and person. I want the best for the Brown family, but I'm not someone that covers the show for anything other than to expose polygamy. Yeah, we're right, Catherine. Mhm, yeah. I hope that we can stop posting about what happened to him. Not out of spite. All right, I read that one already. And that one. All right, hang on. I think that's all of them. I think. Let me see. Nope. No. Okay. Yeah. But one of my favorites is the honey. I think you should seek some of the mental help yourself for your serious obsession with this family. Okay, so now I'm going to pull up the Reddit, the Without a Crystal Ball Reddit. All right, give me just a second. Right? How dare anybody accusing her of getting along with others in a group? Okay, here we go, right here. Hey, Baba. Now, Katie will claim she doesn't do cancel culture, right? But Sister Wives should not be rated TV PG due to mature themes, verbal abuse, and strong language. Y'all. Sister Wives Reddit post has commenters endorsing self unaliving, we will say. Okay. Like this woman's nuts. I don't know anybody on the Sister Wives Reddit that is endorsing any such thing. I do know that on the Sister Wives Reddit, they are very familiar with Catherine and her reporting. So hang on a second. I want to share this. And this is just, going back to months, maybe even years, on some of their thoughts about Catherine and her reporting. All right, what is up with Without a Crystal Ball? On Instagram, she seems to be calling Gabe a racist. I really hate people throwing around this term based on likes and follows on social media accounts. In my mind, it seems to be spreading hate. Thoughts? But like here, hang on. There's so many. Hang on here. Why are you paying attention to that fraud? She has nothing to offer, makes up everything. She's been nothing but a fraud since she started with the Duggars a decade ago. Stop giving her clicks. Don't give her clicks. Scroll down in this thread because in this case, he does basically follow basically all problematic accounts on social media. That does not mean he's racist, of course. Uh, Scroll down, they list all of them. I've only watched her a couple times, but was intrigued by this site. And then that person was asking, like, can you tell me some of the stuff, right? She trolls forums and Reddit and Facebook groups and extrapolate what? Rumors from conversations, then presents her speculative nonsense as inside information. She's a liar and a fabulist. On Free Ginger, we basically shut down any news from her as lies. Been that way for years before Reddit. We were the original Fundy Snark place. Without a crystal ball, would steal our conversations and pretend it was insider info. I found a series on YouTube. WOACB is the worst. I'll be checking that out to get caught up. Please do before you give her more views. And then they were talking about what she did to Sophie. Y'all remember that? Thank you. Just did a little digging, and there's plenty of YouTubes about her being a fraud. Maybe she'll lose her lawsuit and be gone. I hope so. I've been casually following her for years. I'm in awe that she has a platform at all. 7M should win as she has absolutely defamed them. So yeah, like she's not, she doesn't like anybody calling her out. That's exactly how she makes money. Unsubscribe if you're subscribed. Go to the Duggar Snark Reddit since they have more about Without a Crystal Ball. She's a grifter who's been sued numerous times, posts crap about these reality shows, and is just a PIA and wrong. Do not give her clicks and be prepared for people who support her to come after you for daring to make comments and question what she does. Don't mention that thing here. She brings trouble. Just do a quick search and you'll find out how much of a fraud she is. So I think y'all get the point, right? All right, give me just a second, y'all. I got to mute for like 30 seconds. I'll be right back. Hang on. Oh, and let me know in chat. Do y'all, all right, yeah, let me know in chat. Are y'all interested in hearing, hey, that high guy, about that teacher in Florida and the 12-year-old? Because, like, she's in big, big trouble. She's in deep trouble. Are y'all interested in going over that today? Just let me know. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Hey, that high guy. You got jokes today. Love you, though. Oh, my goodness. All right, let me check my Rumble here. Okay, here we go. All right, so are y'all interested on the teacher thing? Because, like, it's a lot, y'all. And it goes into some detail. But, I mean, I'm not going to, I don't know. I'm not going to, I will do the best I can on it. We'll put it that way. I will do the best I can on it. I cannot. Oh, and did y'all see the thumbnail that Southern Mutton made me, like Katie and yeah, the vulture? Okay, so well, if y'all are interested, uh, all right, here we'll read another comment or two, and I'll pull it up and we'll go over it. All right, let's see. All right, so they're kind of talking about gay there. All right. Okay, so yeah, those comments were on r/sister wives on Reddit, and then those other comments they were on Sister Wives fan page that Katie Joy had made on that she made on Facebook. Okay, so if y'all want to do this, we will do it. Hey Luke, love me some Luke, and Luke, I live for your post. I live for your post. All right, let's see. Here we go, y'all. Teacher redacted. And like I said, when I bought this today, or when I downloaded it today, the victim's name was already redacted, but I went ahead and went through it more, and I redacted a you more things just because I don't think some things need to be public knowledge. Now, here is who we are talking about. Let me show the booking photo first. They are humorous. Like they crack every day, Luke. Whenever you put another one up, it cracks me up because I have it in my feed when it shows up. Hey, Goose. All right, so I want to show y'all her booking photo. So this is the Lee County Sheriff's Office. Her name is Lauren Angelica King. Right there. She's 32 years old, 5 foot, 130 pounds. She's currently in custody. She's been charged with lewd and lascivious behavior, lewd or lascivious battery, victim ages 12 to 16. They think there's multiple victims, by the way. $100,000 bond on one case, lewd, lascivious behavior, molesting the victim 12 years of age, 250,000 on another one. So, like I said, like, yeah, don't let, ladies, like, keep your kids away from teachers like this. All right, so here we go. I'm going to pull up the complaint because it is absolutely disgusting. Right here. Okay. So I got this from Lee County Circuit Court. This is the arrest notice to appear. Like I said, lewd, lascivious behavior, lewd or lascivious battery, victim age 12 to 16, lewd, lascivious behavior, molest a victim 12 years of age. Okay. On Thursday, March 7th, task force officers of the United States Marshals Fugitive Task Force were attempting to locate Lauren Angelica King. She was only born in 1991, y'all. 1991. Donna watched the sentencing arguments video by the woman from Ohio. Yes, Donna. Yes, yes, yes. I was talking about that the other day. Oh my God. Yes, like I watched that too, Donna. I watched it too. Yes, thankfully she got life without parole. Public. That little baby, Jaden, like 16 months old, and she was left alone for like 10 or 11 days. It broke my heart. Did you watch, Donna, when the detectives got up there and they were kind of speaking for Jalen, and that one detective had written her a poem and read it? Like, I, it got me crying. I ain't even gonna lie, it got me crying. Thank you, Donna. Okay, sorry, I'll get back here. Who had an active warrant for her arrest. The charges on the warrant were lewd or lascivious battery and lewd or lascivious molestation. At approximately 10:54 a.m. that same day, the task force officers located King leaving the parking lot of Palm Vista Apartments, located Fort Myers, Florida. She was placed into custody, and the special deputy transported her to Lee County Jail for further booking. Okay, so we're going to go on down because there's a lot. Okay, same, basically says the same thing. Okay, so this is the state of Florida versus Lauren Angelica King. On one or more occasions between January 28th, 2024 and March 3rd, 2024 in Lee County, Florida, she did unlawfully engage in SA with a person 12 years of age or older but less than 16 years of age by having him, oh God, this is going to be harder than I thought, having him, we're going to say oral, okay, and regular relations, if you know what I mean. That's what we're going to say. On one or more occasions between January 28th, 2024 and March 3rd, 2024, in Lee County, Florida, being 18 years of age or older, she did intentionally touch in a lewd or lascivious manner his private part over and over under his clothing, or enticed a person 12 years of age or older but less than 16 years of age to touch her. It appears to the court that probable cause for the issuance of this warrant has been shown, and the court being satisfied of the existence of the grounds thereof. Okay, and this just shows her warrant, bond to be set by the first appearance judge. And again, I've read her charges out, so we don't need to do that every time. Okay, I'm going to go on down. Now, here's a picture of her from her driver's license or whatever. Same charges, lewd, lascivious behavior, lewd or lascivious battery victim, age 12 to 16, lewd, lascivious behavior, molesting a victim, age 12 to 16. Okay. On March 3rd, there was, I guess you could say, like a second-hand witness. And this person, I guess he was like a mentor to the 12-year-old. He called the Fort Myers Police Department to report an sex offense which occurred on Broadway. Officer Gibson was assigned to conduct the preliminary investigation. The incident was assigned a report number. All right, so here is the officer's narrative. On Sunday, March 3rd, approximately 8:08 p.m., he was dispatched to the Fort Myers Police Department in reference to an sex offense. While on the scene, officers made contact with the person that had reported it, this boy's mentor. Now, this boy's mentor, his date of birth was 2006, who advised he was a witness and wanted to provide a statement. Shortly after, officers made contact with the victim and his mother, who arrived on scene. So the officer spoke with the victim to determine if a crime had in fact occurred and advised the following. A few months ago, he gave his teacher, later identified as Lauren King, his phone number. King contacted this boy on a regular basis, and the conversation started friendly. The boy mentioned he had been wanting a new hoodie, and he informed his teacher, King, of it. King advised she would give it to him if he couldn't afford it. The victim stated that King called him and said she could meet him in the parking lot of his grandmother's apartment complex. So they met up, and he met up with King and entered her vehicle. Are y'all ready for this? Right, Donna? Yeah, if it was my child, right, send me commissary. Yep. This is going to get a little graphic, y'all. Just trigger warning, heads up here. She then began to feel his thigh and then his private part through his pants, leading her to pull down his pants. And it says provide oral, but look, in my opinion, with her being his teacher and the age that she is, and him being the age he is, I look at that as RAPE. Okay, that you're free to disagree. That's the way I look at it. I look at it like she groomed him. Okay. She then tells him to get in the back seat of the car. She takes off her clothes. She tells the boy to do the same. And then right here it says that she places how can we say a coat, an umbrella, a piece of plastic over his private, okay? And oh boy, they engage in relations. She then tells him not to tell anybody what happened, and then bribes him with cash and headphones. He advised that he felt as though he had done something wrong. and he was uncomfortable through the whole ordeal. He then stopped texting his teacher for a couple of days, but she persisted in trying to contact him, and the conversation continued. She mentioned that she had romantic feelings, telling him that she loved him. The boy was not prepared for this and attempted again to minimize their relationship and stop. But no, she then attempted to get this boy jealous and told him that she was doing other actual activities with other students. And I'll say this too, like it has come out in the news that they are looking for other students that this has happened to with her. Yes, freak. Yes, exactly. Okay, after this officer heard the victim's account, no follow up questions were asked because it became clear that a criminal offense was being alleged and there are restrictions on interviews regarding juveniles involved in sex crimes. So, Detective Wood responded to the scene. All right, so the officer then spoke with, and it says redacted, which I assume it's the victim, who stated the following through an audio recorded sworn statement. Or no, maybe the mom. Blank advised she found out, okay, so yeah, it would be the mom, advised she found out about the incident today due to the same person that had called the police department to report it, the mentor. That's how she found out about it because he told her. He told the boy's mom. She spoke with her son, who confessed that he had had relations with his teacher. I guess he began to get emotionally distraught. And then it says, redacted advised she informed Officer Dominique, who advised her to report the incident and provided the non emergency number for the station. The mom further advised that Lauren King is a teacher at Royal Palm Exceptional School on Indian Street. She's familiar with King, has communicated by phone with her in the past, and knew her phone number, so I redacted the phone number. And then it says Officer King spoke with the mentor, who stated the following through an audio recorded sworn statement. The mentor advised that he had taken the boy to church with him. As the church service ended at 12:30, approximately 12:45, he and the boy arrived at Waffle House. While sitting down, the boy's phone starts to ring. He sees a 407 area code number repeatedly calling the boy's cell phone. So the mentor then asks the boy, "Who's calling his phone?" He replies, "My teacher." The mentor suspects something's amiss and he presses the boy to disclose the nature of these personal calls. So the boy then tells the mentor that he and his teacher had sex. So the mentor gets up, pays for their food, he walks out. Shortly after, the boy receives another phone call. This time, the mentor answered the phone and told her, "Leave him alone. I found out everything that you do." The mentor stated that the boy showed him text messages from the teacher and himself, as it was determined he's not the only kid, and bribes other children so they would not tell anyone. The mentor talks to the teacher for a while on the cell phone and she confesses. She admits that her and the boy had relations and to give her a week and she would quit and leave the area. The mentor advised that he audio recorded the entire conversation. Thank God. Like, thank God for this mentor, right? So, Officer Gibson took the boy's cell phone, turned it into the Fort Myers Police Department, uh, he gave the unlock code. All right, so Leduc, whoever that is, I don't know if that's the mom's last name or who it is, advised that on behalf of the boy, she wished to press charges. She wished to invoke her son's rights under Marcy's law. The officer provided son and mother with a victim's rights brochure. They also sent the mentor a link through Citizens Evidence to upload the audio recordings. DCF was contacted, and DCF agent Ariel 185 advised that she would be taking a report. The teacher was identified through statements provided by the victim and witnesses and cross-referencing that with a law enforcement database. Lieutenant Campbell was notified, advised he would notify the school district. The entire interaction was captured with the use of body cam. Okay, so here is the Child Protective Team interview of whoever, right? On Tuesday, March 5th at approximately 3 p.m., detective responded to the Children's Advocacy Center to observe a forensic interview with the victim. This lady, Katie, or City, conducted the interview. The following is a summary of the disclosures in the interview. Okay, it should be noted that the boy could not recall exact dates and times of key events. Okay, so the boy advised he has a teacher who he knows is Miss Lauren or Miss King. He advised that his teacher, Miss King, had taken a photo of the boy and his friends at his request. The boy asked King to send him the photo, which she took on her personal phone. It's at that point that the boy provided his teacher with his phone number. And see, I was wondering how that came about. Like, you don't normally give your phone number to your teacher. Not like that. In the following days, King would continue to send the boy messages and call him. He explained that King would text him actual stuff and say, I love you. At one point, prior to the boy's 13th birthday, King had asked him what he wanted for his birthday. The boy advised her that he wanted Beats headphones and a hoodie, which cost $50. Due to the hoodie being out of stock, the teacher advised that she would give him the $50 so he could purchase the hoodie later. The teacher requested to meet up with the boy to give him the $50. The boy provided King with his grandmother's address. That's how King came about his, that's how the teacher came across his grandma's address. She arrived, she was at the location in a dark gray four-door sedan. She called the boy, advised him to exit the apartment to meet up with her in her car. The boy did not recall what time that she had arrived at the location. However, he knew that it was still daylight out. So the boy entered the front passenger seat of his teacher's car. The teacher was in the driver's seat. The boy advised that the interior of the vehicle was messy and that the seats were gray in color. The boy described that the teacher began rubbing his thigh with her hand and then began rubbing his private part with her hand outside of his clothing. He clarified that when he refers to his private part, he is referring to his private part. I know that probably don't make sense, but I have to say it that way. I know, Texas country lady, right? Like, my God, what are these teachers doing these days? King then reached into his pants and removed his private part from inside his pants. Oh, God, this is hard. He stated that the teacher then began performing oral. I'll put it that way. Like I said, to me, that's not oral. To me, that is RAPE. I just want to state that again, okay? So the boy advised after that happened, she entered the back seat of the vehicle. She took off her clothes. The boy described that his teacher was initially wearing a black shirt and gray pants, which she removed, leaving her wearing only a black bra and black undies, which she kept on during the entirety of this incident. His teacher had instructed him to also enter the back seat of the vehicle and to remove his clothes. The boy advised he was scared and did not know what to do. He did enter the back seat of the vehicle. However, he did not undress himself. This makes me want to cry, man. Just and not cry, but like it breaks my heart knowing how this kid, like he was scared. Okay. The kid described being in a seated position where his teacher was then able to assume a straddle position on his lap facing him. And I'm just going to say this much. That is when the relation happened. Oh, God. He described that his teacher then began to bounce up and down. He then described that at one point during this encounter, the teacher laid down on her back and directed the boy to keep going back and forth until it happened. I'll put it that way, okay? He clarified that when he says it happened, he's referring to something white. That's all I'm saying there. He says something white went into the teacher. He also stated that he did not wear protection during this incident. He says he initially lied to the police about wearing protection because he was scared. After it ended, he returned to his grandma's apartment. A short time later, the teacher had called the boy and advised him not to tell anyone about the encounter they just had. She then sent the boy a fifty bucks via Cash App. She also sent him an additional $150 via Cash App under the guise of it being a gift for his birthday. The boy then disclosed that he had other encounters with the teacher at school. Yes, you heard me right, at school. He described that on several occasions, while he was still 12 years of age, the teacher would have him sit behind her desk in the classroom. The teacher would then sit next to him and rub his private part on the outside of his clothing. The boy advised that the teacher had sent him photos and videos of her behind and her private parts and her knock knocks, as Sissy calls them. The boy stated that the teacher would send the images and videos, but would then delete the message a short time later. The boy also described that the teacher had sent him a video which showed the teacher's private part. In the video, the teacher inserts her fingers. Oh God, this is going to make me puke. I'm going to puke. The teacher inserts her fingers into her private part, causing a slimy. Oh my God. The boy advised that over a period of time in which he and the teacher had been communicating, the teacher had given him a black iPhone 13, a pair of Beats headphones, and a gray Dell computer. How much is this teacher making? Because I can't even afford an iPhone 13 and Beats headphones and a Dell computer. I want to know where this teacher's getting her dang money. The teacher gave the iPhone 13 to the boy on his birthday. He did not recall the date that he received the Beats headphones, and he also does not recall the date he received the Dell computer. The boy advised that the teacher had advised him that both he and she could get in trouble if anyone were to discover about their encounter. So see what she's doing to him? Like, come on, y'all. She knew full freaking well that He wouldn't get in trouble for that, but she wanted him scared, thinking that he would get in trouble for that. Hey, animal lover. So the boy advised that the teacher had utilized two different phone numbers to contact him. All the communication between the boy and the teacher was on the iPhone 14, which had already been collected and submitted. The boy advised he heard a rumor that King, the teacher, had relations with another student at the school. The boy knows the student as Liaison, but then also mentioned a name Isaiah. Now, we're going to read a little bit of text messages and stuff too here in a minute. She's blackmailing him. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So she sent him 150 via Cash App for his birthday. She sent 50 via Cash App for a hoodie, 30 via Cash App for food, and $5 cash to use at a vending machine. She gave him a black iPhone 13 for his birthday. She gave him a pink pair of Beats headphones, and she gave him a gray Dell computer for an unknown reason. So this right here is a review of the boy's communication with his teacher. Tuesday, March 5th at approximately 8:05 a.m., detective made contact with the boy, I guess, via telephone, verbally provided detective consent to search the contents of the cell phone. Detective Townsend reviewed the text message conversation between the boy and his teacher. The following are key discoveries. Okay. The first time that the boy and the teacher text each other, January 28, 2024, the boy addresses the person using this phone number as Miss King, Miss, and Bay in the text messages. The person using the phone number, yeah, Babe. Yeah, his teacher's number with Babe. Okay, on January 28th, the teacher, you need to always delete messages. On January 29th, the teacher, make sure to delete everything before you turn your phone in. Also, January 29th, the teacher, delete messages. The teacher, me too. The boy, ALR, the boy, hey miss. The teacher, delete on January 29th. Messages not in sequence. The teacher, love you. The teacher, delete all of this, bro. January 30th, the teacher, hope your morning gets better. Teacher, I see you in class. If you need to talk, sit next to me, but we keep our hands to ourselves. Also on January 30th, the teacher, I'm sorry, no. Yeah, the boy, Miss King, I am so sorry. I was just playing. I would never do something like that. The boy, but I never told on you before. Also on January 30th, the teacher, just tell on me. I'm switching schools at this point. The teacher, say whatever you have to say. Later the same day, the teacher, go ahead, say whatever you need to. The boy, I'm not saying none. The teacher, I'm searching for jobs over the summer. I'm not coming back after the summer. You'll never see or hear from me, and my fat can't make no friends, kid. Well, he wasn't a kid when you had him in your car, was he, lady? I mean, he was a kid, but not to her. Later the same day, the teacher, you told me you could ruin my life. The boy, later that same day, I don't care. Do what you have to do. The teacher, I'm deleting it, and you need to as well. The teacher, I love you. The boy, oh. The teacher, take some time to calm down. I don't need you to love me. I just need you to know you're loved. Take a hot shower and chill. I promise. I'm not texting you. I want you just to have a calm night. Good night. The teacher, answer real quick. The boy, thank you for making me happy. The teacher, you're welcome. Delete that stuff. You can get in so much trouble. Really? I have a hard time believing that she's worried about him being in trouble. She's worried about herself. And then later the same day, I guess the teacher, she said his name, and then he responded, yes, the teacher, did you delete those messages? The boy, no, I'm going to do it now. The teacher, I'm so serious, you can get in so much trouble. The boy, okay. The teacher, and delete them from your deleted too. The teacher, do you know how to do that? The boy, yes. The teacher, if they ever go through your phone, you're getting arrested. This bitch, y'all. Sorry, sorry, sorry for my language, but oh man. Mm. Happy belated birthday, Joanne. Yeah, she didn't think he was a kid when she was treating him like a right. Yeah. All right. The teacher, delete all of ours now, okay? Later the same day. The boy, can you wear a dress Thursday, please? The teacher, no, sir. The teacher can't have fingers inside me that don't belong to me. Oh, you. Oh my God. No, 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 no. The boy, trust me, it's not because you said not in M. The teacher, you didn't even appreciate my hug I gave you this morning. The boy, but that don't mean I can't still touch myself to you. Later the same day, the boy, I told you what I said about you. The teacher, that's right. The teacher, I'm a hoe that gets passed around. The teacher, except I'm a hoe that you can't have. And then the boy is, when is I gonna pass to me? The boy, you snapped NGL, the teacher. Oh, I know, the teacher. Like earlier, when you said something about a DICK rider, the teacher, and I said, you're mad because I'm not riding yours. The boy, when are you going to? The teacher, never ever. The boy, mm hmm. Later the same day, the teacher, you're in love with me. Go ahead, admit it. And y'all, like, I cannot stress enough that they think there's more victims. I know, Goose. I understand. I get it. Hey, friendly girl. The teacher, I'm listening. Later the same day, the teacher, no, we cannot be texting on January 31st. The boy, do I got all day? The teacher, babe, I really don't know. Probably. The teacher, ALR, or I'm sorry, the boy, ALR. The teacher sends a photo of her chest looking down her shirt. Later the same day, the teacher, delete these messages. Later the same day, the teacher sends several selfies of herself with the boy and another unknown juvenile male. The teacher sends photographs of a possible juvenile's male's lap. I know, Susan. I know. It's on February 1st at 6:56. The boy shared his location with the teacher. At 8:09 p.m., the boy stopped sharing his location with his teacher. Later the same day, the teacher, I need to find you a new girlfriend. The boy, already did. You. Later the same day, the teacher, you have a Maya. The boy, no, I don't. I don't want her. The teacher, I can make it happen. I'll just go up to her and tell her that you love me and she will want you because she hates me. Reverse psychology, the teacher says. On February 7th, the teacher should be sleeping in, lol. The boy, but I can't, my stomach hurts. The teacher, oh, baby, it's those hot chips. I told you. And why is she babying this kid? Like, what? That's not your baby, it's your student. On February 18th, the teacher, why do you feel I can't handle work in a middle or high school? The boy, if you can F me, imagine what you can do at regular schools. And summer of them kids look way better than me and they older than me. So the teacher, you have to understand that was a mistake. I don't feel that way towards schools. I fell in love with you. That was just you, no one else, she says. Friendly girl, I think he just turned 13, but he was 12 during a lot of this. Hey, Cindy Lou Who. On February 27th, the teacher, if I give you this phone, the you know, his name. You better not disrespect me ever again. The boy says, okay, I got you. The teacher, this is good that you'll have an extra one. You can talk to me and we won't get caught. February 20th, the teacher, go ahead and effing tell. I'm not effing living like this. I'll lose everything and ruin my life before I do this every day. This is what I get for doing dumb crap. I was dead wrong. I don't blame you. I blame me. I knew better. Well, honey, if you knew better, you should have done better. Come on, like this ain't your everyday mistake, Miss King. Later the same day, the teacher, like I really have been dumb. AF for so effing long. I almost did this crap again. Now, I'm not responding to him and I'm flagging on him. So she attached a screenshot of a Facebook conversation between herself and a Facebook profile that's redacted. The screenshot depicts the following conversation. The teacher, oh, hey, I have a question. I was told I'm loose. Do you think I'm loose? I'm not mad, by the way. It doesn't bother me. Facebook user, HELL, no. I want some now thinking of you. F them, LOL. The teacher tomorrow, question mark. The Facebook user, you not loose. He got a small picker, we'll say, okay? Good God. What is my life coming down to, y'all? Me reading these conversations, like, what is my life? What have I done with my life? Okay, anyway, oh my God. The teacher, well, I know you sure as HELL don't. The Facebook user, yes, 100. No BS, pull up, and then they gave the address, bring condoms. Facebook user, crap. I wish I could just lay with you and cuddle. The teacher, okay, I'll drop blank off to his grandma, shower, and come over after work. We can tomorrow. I need it. After the above mentioned screenshot is sent, the conversation persists. The teacher, I'm disgusted with myself and proud at the same time. The teacher, I'm not even in love with you anymore, but I've become so close with you and I trust you, so I tell you everything. And then here are the screenshots, but they're very hard to see because they are in black and white. But yeah, this was like 29 pages. This is so disgusting to me. All right, conclusion. On January 30th, King sent a message to the boy which said, see you in class. If you need to talk, sit next to me, but we keep our hands to ourselves. This message can be correlated to the boy's disclosure of how, on several occasions, while he was 12 years of age, King would rub the area of clothing covering his private part while he was seated behind her desk. Over the course of the boy and King's communication via text, the teacher advises the boy she loves him and also addresses him as babe at one point. This indicates the existence of a relationship that extends beyond a mere student teacher relationship. Over the course of the boy and the teacher's communication via text, the teacher had sent a total of $230 via Cash App. Additionally, the teacher has given the boy an iPhone 13, Beats headphones, and a Dell computer. This indicates the existence of a relationship that extends beyond a mere student-teacher relationship. A recurring theme in the messages exchanged between the boy and the teacher is the teacher adamantly instructing the boy to delete the messages exchanged between them. This indicates that the content of the messages are improper, indicative of illegal activity and or incriminating. Conclusion. Detective Townsend finds that the teacher has violated the following statutes: lewd and lascivious behavior, lewd or lascivious battery victim age 12 to 16. The boy advised that while he was 12 years of age, his private had union with the teacher's private. This incident took place inside of a vehicle at 2629 Broadway. Lewd, lascivious behavior, molestation of a victim 12 years of age. up to 16 years of age, but not older than 18 years of age. The boy advised on several occasions while he was 12, King would use her hand, rub the clothing covering his private. Uh, these incidents took place in a classroom. Oh my God. King has not been arrested for these charges. Detective requests that a warrant be issued for the arrest of Lauren Angelica King for the above charges. I hereby request that an arrest warrant be issued for a white female, Lauren Angelica King, date of birth 1991, Fort Myers, Florida. If that is not some of the sickest stuff that I have read lately, like, my God. I hope this woman gets everything that's coming to her. And here's the thing, and this is what I'm scared of. If this were a man, right? If the teacher had been a man and the student had been a female, in my opinion, they would make they would make a bigger deal out of it. And in my opinion, the male teacher would get more time. Just my opinion. Hey, Chicklet girl. It was gross. Yes, yes. Yeah, I remember Mary Kay Letourneau. I remember her. She only had one victim, which was Billy, right? But still, that was bad enough. All right, so here is the teacher right here again. Like I said, she's been charged with two charges. One charge is $250,000 bond. The other one is $100,000 bond. But there she is right there. Yeah, Lee County Sheriff's Office. But it is utterly disgusting. But look, I'm going to go ahead and get off here, y'all. I love you. I appreciate you. Y'all, please keep Sarah in your prayers. I knew something was wrong with Troll Hunter and Sarah because I hadn't seen them in a while, and they're usually here every day. So I knew something had to be up. So please, please, please keep them in your prayers. But look, I love y'all. I appreciate you. And hey, let me know in the comments if y'all want me tomorrow, maybe, uh, to go over the case of Riley Strain, the 22-year-old that went missing in Nashville. Because, like I said yesterday, I done some research on that one, and I think he may be in the river. Just in my opinion, I hope to God I'm wrong, and I hope to God he's okay. But something just seems off there. But look, I love y'all. I appreciate you. I'm gonna get off here, and I will see you good people tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. Bye, y'all.